Hello everyone, my name is Where We Don't Care My Name Is, and here we go with my review, or rather reviews, for 3 films that I actually saw today. And so I'm going to give my reviews for all 3 of them. Actually, I lie. I saw 2 of them yesterday, and then I saw one today as soon as I got out of work. So, here we are. Now, I did say I was going to not do that anymore because I'm saving money for the holidays and I got to get gifts for loved ones, as we always do around this time of holidays, when it should be just us spending time with our loved ones. No, we also have to give them gifts as well. Well, I was actually going to just see one film yesterday, but then I saw some good reviews about these films, and I thought, okay, let me check them all out, see which one is okay, which one is good, and which one is the best. So, here we go again. So let's get started with the one that I thought was okay. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it was alright. And that's Aquaman. Oh man, I gotta say, I was a little worried about this film because I heard critics didn't like it. But then again, they didn't like Venom, and that film was awesome. So, I pretty much went in this not really caring much about that. But I was a little worried because after the failure of Justice League, especially after Wonder Woman worked so hard on getting a good DC film, Justice League kind of ruined that a bit. So I was a little worried about Aquaman having his own standalone film, but thankfully it wasn't that bad. I mean, was it good? But it was actually an entertaining film. So the story for this, you got it from the trailer. Aquaman is being asked to come back to Atlantis to become king against his stepbrother. And so he has to find this Triton and try to return home and stop his brother from pretty much destroying all mankind. So that's pretty much the story without going into spoiler territory. So, how is the story? The story's okay. I mean, it's easy to watch. It's actually not as complicated as Batman v Superman, thanks to, the studio getting involved, or like Suicide Squad. It's an easy story to follow. It's not bad. It is going in different places, place to place. So I'm kind of like, I feel I know what they're trying to do, but it is, at least it's easy for me to understand what's going on. And it's not bad. I do like the story of Aquaman, although it doesn't feel the same as how we saw him in Justice League. As far as the characters, Aquaman's a lot different here than in the Justice League film, at least in some ways. Same thing with Mera. She's a lot different here than in the Justice League. We'll get a little more character with her, at least. But I do like the actor they got for Aquaman. I thought he's awesome. He's funny. They did try to make his joke a little bit like Tony Stark here and there, but I thought, it's okay. Nice try. I like all the other characters too. I like, Black Manta when he's on screen. He isn't on screen much, which is kind of a shame because he is a pretty good villain. At least they didn't kill them off. Whoops. Well, I mean, let's be honest. That's a small spoiler, but for you guys who are fans of Black Manta, he lives, so that's good. There are some problems with some of the other characters, like the main villain. I thought, okay. And we don't get really much reason for Mera why she doesn't like humans. Much at all, at least. At least I didn't pay attention to that. It's a lot of stuff going on. But I do like the action scene. The action scenes was good. I actually found that very entertaining. The special effects and everything looks pretty cool. Atlantis looks awesome, so I had no issue with that. But again, the action scenes were the only good part of this film. It's an entertaining film, but it's not really that good as Wonder Woman. So it's fine, but it's not really that not that special. Now let's get to the film that I thought was actually good and better than Aquaman, and that was Mary Poppins Returns. I love the first Mary Poppins film. That was a good film. I loved watching it when I was little. And no, I'm not that old. I saw it on television. So, and of course, we actually saw it in school as well. So I thought this was a good to try for a sequel. And it was a good sequel. I actually liked it. But it did feel a little bit, they were rehashing it from the first Mary Poppins films where Mary Poppins returns. She's trying to help the kids that she took care of. Now adults, she's trying to help them. And a lot of the stuff is a little rehash. So it's okay. I actually didn't mind that as a story. where she comes back to help the kids as adults now, and trying to, get them through their hard time and their struggles as well. But I did feel like you could have done something a little different here. But I guess they didn't want to take that risk, which is understandable. But this was a good story. It's a lot entertaining, and the characters were all good. I love the actress they got for Mary Poppins. I gotta say, they did a good job. She was perfect. Honestly, I love her. She's pretty cool, and she definitely is a lot like Mary Poppins. So I thought, good job, guys. You did a great job. All the other characters, they were all good too. I actually didn't mind them. I like the kids in this film also. They actually found some very good kid actors. The only one I had a problem with was who's that? I forgot his name, but he's a friend of Mary Poppins. He was a little kid. Mary Poppins took care of him, and he's trying to be a lot like Mary Poppins' friend from the first film, the chimney sweeper. Damn, I forgot the name, but you know who it is. But they try to make him a lot like him, but no dice. Again, he's probably the only problem I had, and plus he's not in very long, so I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. But everyone else is all the characters are very good. So I have no problem with that. The only thing I did have a problem with that I thought was kind of an issue was the music. Animation and stuff that they did, I thought was very good. I thought that really does feel a lot like the original Mary Poppins. But the music, I mean, I'm like, wow, some of this isn't that catchy. I mean, I love the music from the first Mary Poppins film. Hell, I was listening to it when I got out. I actually listened to all the songs. But for this film, I'm like, no, I can't get into them. I'm sorry. So that was probably the only big problem for this film. But everything else was fine. This was a good sequel and a safe sequel, so that was very good for them to do that and not take any unnecessary risks. Again, it's a little rehash of the original, but I mean, the other ones they did were a rehash of the original, so that's fine. Alright, so now we get to the one that I actually thought was the best. I mean, honestly, compared to these three films, this was probably the only one that I thought was better than the other two. And I cannot believe I'm saying this, and hell has frozen over. A Transformers movie that I actually like. And one without Michael Bay in it. I mean, he's a producer, but he's not in this much. And that's the Bumblebee movie. Yeah. Bumblebee was actually a very good film. I actually liked it. I thought it was better than the other two films. And I cannot believe I'm saying this. It's so weird saying it. Okay, let's get on to it. So the story for this is Bumblebee arrives to Earth, and he meets this girl who, is going through her own troubles and her own personal problems, and she meets Bee, and the two of them have to work together against these Decepticons who come to Earth after him. And so that's pretty much the story without going to spoiler territory. But that is the story, and I actually didn't mind it. I thought, this is a much better story. I try not to connect this to the other Transformer films. I'm trying to think, this is a different Transformers films. This is different Transformer films. None of the stories are going to be connected, and I was right. I followed the story way better than the other 5. Way better. It was way better, easier, and I was not like, because in the 5th film, I was like rising in my seat. I was getting so angry. I'm like, shut up, makes sense. But this one, oh wow, I was at peace because this was easier to follow. Characters for this, I gotta say, the human characters, I mean, let's be honest, there are some dumb human characters in the film, but there weren't that much as the other 5 films, which surprised me. I love the main actress and the relationship she has with Bee. The chemistry the two have as friends, I'm like, where was this in the other 5 films? I believe this relationship as friends than Sam Witwicky and Bumblebee, and I don't know what happened in that film, but I believe this relationship as friends better than the other films. Yeah, this was great. I love these characters. I love Bee in this film, and I love John Cena's film. I mean, yeah, when he's trying to have some jokes, that's when I like him. But when he tries to be all serious, John Cena, no, I can't take you seriously, dude. You make too many jokes. No. But he wasn't actually just bad in this film. He was actually much better in his other films he's done. So, good job, John. You actually did better here. And I liked some of the other characters too, but really my main focus was really on the actress and B. Very good chemistry between these two as friends. The Decepticons in this film, I thought, just typical films. I didn't care. But I actually liked the special effects. The fight scenes in this was way better than in the other Transformers movie because I could see what's going on. I can follow what's going on. I'm like, okay, this is easier on the eye. This is awesome. And the music's okay. Where they're going and everything was good. So I had no issue with it. So yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted in a Transformers film that was good, easy to follow, and easy to watch. And it's fun and entertaining. This was better than the other two films because this is what we wanted. So thank you. Thank you to the new director. You did good, man. Do not ruin this for us. If you're going to do another one, bring this guy in. He's perfect. Forget Bay. He's done for. Alright, so, Aquaman. Good entertaining film, but it was okay that you could just sit through and watch just for the fight scenes and everything. Mary Poppins, a very good kids film. I would recommend this for kids. Aquaman, I would recommend it if you're just looking for fight scenes and an okay DC film. But if you want to see a good, funny, kid-friendly film, I would recommend it's awesome, and your kids are gonna definitely sit back and enjoy. I would recommend Bumblebee. So yeah, all three good films, all before Christmas, and good films to watch for the holiday. So that's great. So that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, I have a different opinion about these three films. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button. Check out my Facebook page. Check out my Twitter page. And I'll see you all next time to give you more love and more entertainment. So until then, take care. See you all next time, and happy holidays. Bye.